Elena never imagined she would be raising her daughter alone. Life had been different once, full of plans, dreams, and a future she had carefully mapped out. But when her husband left, she found herself standing in their tiny apartment with a toddler on her hip and no idea how she was going to make it work. She took whatever jobs she could, cleaning houses, waiting tables, even working night shifts at a convenience store. Some days, exhaustion clung to her like a second skin, but she kept going because stopping wasn't an option. Every morning, she woke up before the sun, packed her daughter's lunch, and walked her to daycare before rushing to her first job. The world moved so fast, but Elena felt like she was always one step behind, running on empty. One particularly difficult evening, after a double shift at the diner, she picked up her daughter, Sophia, who was already half asleep in the back seat. As they pulled into their apartment parking lot, Elena sighed, rubbing her temples. The weight of bills, exhaustion, and loneliness pressed down on her harder than usual. "Mama?" a sleepy voice murmured from the back. "Yes, sweetheart," she replied, glancing at her through the rearview mirror. "You're really strong." Elena turned in her seat, surprised. "What makes you say that?" Sophia yawned, rubbing her tiny fists against her eyes. "Because you do everything. You take care of me. You work so much. You're like a superhero." A lump formed in Elena's throat. No one had ever called her strong before. Most days she felt anything but hearing it from her daughter, pure and honest, made something shift inside her. That night she stayed up thinking. She didn't want Sophia to remember a mother who was always tired, always struggling. She wanted to be more than just someone who survived. She wanted to show her daughter what it meant to chase dreams. Over the next few weeks, she started making changes. She applied for a scholarship program she had once dismissed as impossible. She found free online courses and stayed up late studying. It wasn't easy, juggling work, parenting, and education, but she had a reason to push forward now. Months passed, and little by little, things changed. She earned a certification that helped her land a better job. She found an apartment closer to Sophia's school. The long shifts were replaced with steady hours, and for the first time in years, she didn't feel like she was drowning. One evening, as she tucked Sophia into bed, her daughter looked up at her with sleepy eyes. "Mama?" "Yes, my love." Sophia smiled. "You really are a superhero." Elena kissed her forehead, whispering, "No, sweetheart. You're my superpower." And for the first time in a long time, she believed it.